Not bad. Okay. About half the time, I'll start my bike and then I'll remember that my steering is locked, so I can't really take it anywhere after that. So I gotta shut it off, unlock the steering, then start it again. People give me funny looks, like, what are you doing, just starting your bike for fun? And I'm like, yeah, I like the way it sounds. This parking situation really sucks. Dude that owns the building next door put up like a little rope fence to keep me from parking there. It's pretty irritating. It's still chilly enough that my visor's fogging up a little bit, but it's not awful. I'm going a little quick. I haven't had any run-ins with the cops here yet. I've only been living here about 6 months. Still cold. I'm out riding in December. There's not a whole lot that could really upset me today. Really hope I have my fucking wallet. Yeah. People keep pulling out in front of me like that. A lot of times people see those corners out here and they just roll through them. And like that guy, he's turning already. So he probably figured, my chances of hitting somebody are pretty slim if I just don't stop. Which I guess he was right, technically. But his chances of looking like a dick were a lot higher. I'm headed to Salina today, just to go mess around, play with my camera. What's going on up here? What? Why? I don't want to go on the interstate. I want to go on the highway that is not fast. Man, this sucks. I should have known when I saw that sign back there, but I thought it was just left up. But it pisses me off that they closed 9th Street. I wanted to go that way because of this very reason right here. I really need to get that rear sprocket changed out, because if I'm going to do any more highway riding, I've got to be able to keep up. At least I can go faster than the minimum speed, right? You vape, girl. I think it was this intersection I was sitting at one time, almost in the same spot, but the car next to me got rear-ended, just sitting here. Light had been red forever. Second car just wasn't paying attention. They just, bam! I looked over and I was like, wow, that sucks for somebody. There was no damage. They both got out and looked at it. Out here, most of the time, people don't want to deal with insurance or make a big deal out of accidents like that when there's no damage. People are just like, oh, it's alright, shit happens. But there are people who drive nicer cars that if you park within, like if you're in parking spaces and you park too close to your own line and they're parked on the line, you're the one that's an idiot because you parked wrong. Hi there. Kids on the street corner. Oh, zombies on the street corner. They were all zombies with their electronic devices. I swear, every one of those like teenage girls back there was looking down at their cell phone. Oh my. Oh, speaking of accidents. Damn. Somebody got, 2 people, it looks like, got rear-ended right there. I think Salina Power Sport is supposed to be somewhere around here. Shake and bake. That dude is working real hard. He's just walking around with a sign, chilling with his Beats on. Maybe sign holders get paid a lot more than I thought they did. Gotta say, I'm not real sure where I'm at right now. Oh, state super trooper. Who's he gonna get? Not me, I hope. I ain't done nothing except for not having my registration on me. I just realized that when I got the new tag for my bike, I got a new registration, and it's sitting back at home on my desk, just like the old one. Whoops. I don't like a lot of things about this situation unfolding before me. Going single file somewhere. The dealership out here has like a Honda Harley coexistence, I guess. It probably pisses a lot of people off, especially the fact that there's a CBR sitting up there right now. I think that's pretty funny. I happened to buy the cheapest bike that they had, but you know what? I'm really glad I did. But yeah, that's where my bike came from. My first ride on any bike, which was this one. My first ride on a bike was from this dealership after I bought it. Down this street, this ride I'm making right now was my first ride ever. And it goes all the way through Salina, pretty much what I just drove on the way up here, all the way back to the apartment. First time ever on a motorcycle, and I would not recommend doing that, by the way. Don't go buy a motorcycle and jump on not having any experience. Because that's exactly what I did, and that was really stupid, and I should have died, but I didn't. Let me know how you think the pipes sound, by the way. I love them. Especially when I do that. Like that. I love that sound. It was my favorite motorcycle sound, letting off the throttle. Lucky me, I get to do it again. I was looking through the Kansas state statutes one day. Not just because I was bored, I was looking for the law on if I needed to have a baffle in my pipes. And I never did find that law specifically, but I did find out that if a traffic signal is not responding to a motorcycle, after a reasonable amount of time, the rider can proceed through the intersection through the red light in Kansas. I don't know what the law is other places, but because a lot of them out here use EMF detectors or they use photo sensors. Well, neither one of those can pick up a bike really well. So they put that in the law, which I thought was really cool that they're considerate of that. I was watching one of Walter Iffick's videos one day, and him and one of his friends were at a stoplight, and they were like jumping up and down and trying to get the light to catch their movement, I guess, so that it would change. And I don't think he knew that you can roll through a red light if it's doing that. Iron Avenue. I want to say that's the street where Salina Power Sports, I think that's where it's at. It's probably where I'll go to get new tires, just because I'm not real comfortable with how to do it myself. And I don't have the tools. But those lines right there that were kind of squares in front of that stoplight, that's what I'm talking about, the EMF detectors. They sense the electricity that a car puts off by the alternator and battery and everything, and that's how they know that they're supposed to turn green, which is really cool, and it's awesome because it always works for cars. It just doesn't for motorcycles because, well, obviously motorcycles are a lot smaller. They don't have like a big high output alternator and a bunch of electronics. I mean, you've got a few lights and that's pretty much it. Except for like your big touring bikes that have stereos and stuff. Jim A. Johnson, optometrist. I need to go to the eye doctor. I might just go to him. His name is Jim Johnson. Jimmy Johnson. I might do a stoppie here without even meaning to. I've never tried to do a stoppie on this. I feel like it would hurt really bad. That's a speed bump. Oh! Oh! Thank God this isn't a hardtail. Whoops. I stopped at that. Let's pretend I did. That's not going to do you a whole lot of good because there's still a car in your way. Unless you just realize you were going the wrong way. In either case, have fun. They're from Dickinson County. I have noticed a lot of the bad drivers that I see are from Dickinson County. I wasn't going to make that stop. No stoppy. Spangles, this one sucks, to be honest with you. I have been to good Spangles, and I have been to that Spangles, and they are not the same thing. Don't do it. The chick was not bad looking. Which is strange for a Walmart parking lot. Which it's probably strange that I'm saying that. I should have just gone through that little drainage deal. Not sure my pegs would fit through there. But are you sightseeing or what? Are you gonna get it done there? Orange haired? Oh, got the curb, very nice. There's a dude and a rascal up there. He made pretty good time crossing the street. He's probably got a power commander on that thing. That Mustang is very green and moving very quick. That Mustang actually looks pretty good. I like that lime green with the black wheels for some reason. Oh! Streets out here suck. Not very butt friendly for motorcyclists. I've only been riding, let's see, tomorrow I will have been riding 3 months. I really have no training. I should have done an MSF course, but there were none that were really available to me. I mean, there were some that were close-ish, but they really didn't work with my schedule. So I just said, I'll just go out and mess around every now and then and I'll get the hang of it. And I kind of got the hang of it a lot quicker than I thought I would. Yeah, good looking bike, dude. I don't know why I paid $2.99 for a Starbucks coffee drink at the truck stop. I could have gone to Starbucks and paid a lot more for a little bit more coffee. Salina Power Sports! There it is! There's a bar somewhere out here. Maggie Mays. Didn't know anything about Maggie Mays, but they have a sign outside that says, "Look twice, motorcycles are everywhere." So I like that place. But anyway, there's a bar somewhere around here called Big Nose Kate's, which I thought was really weird, but maybe Kate has a big nose and owns the place. Okay, there's Outlaws. I've never been there either. If I turn right here, I'll end up by the strip club. I keep talking about all these bars that I didn't know about or that I haven't been to. There's the one I've been to, of course, the strip club. That's the one that I've been to. Oh, that one was a good one. Another pretty lady. I think she checked out the bike real quick too. Like hoping nobody would notice. Adult day services. Sounds like my kind of place. I'll put my feet down. Everyone knows they play that game. Be Strong Running Company. How do you have a running company? I thought running was more of a hobby. And she's got a shopping cart. What? I just don't feel like, especially in today's society, running would be a very good business venture. I mean, nobody likes to run except for a very specific group of people, and we call them runners. And since they're already running, I don't think they need the services of a running company. Don't put my feet down. Alright, fine, dude. Whatever. I'm not seeing anything interesting today. Ugh. Just a lot of frickin' potholes and bumps and ow. So, I'm gonna cut it off here. And I will see you guys in the next one.